Okay, hey everyone, it's Mike Valtos here, the founder and trader at Orderflows.com. This is the Orderflows Delta Scalper review for Apple, Goldman Sachs, and CME stock from September 2nd, 2016. First, a brief disclaimer, this presentation is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be considered a solicitation to buy or sell stocks. Basically, only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. The tools that I use in this presentation are the Orderflows Delta Scalper and the NinjaTrader trading platform. I developed the Orderflows Delta Scalper myself, and the NinjaTrader trading platform you can download for free at ninjatrader.com. So let's take a look at, this is day 5, it's Friday of the first week that I ran the Delta Scalper on stocks. I ran it on Apple, CME, and Goldman Sachs. Okay, so, today was Friday, non-farm payroll day. The first Friday of every month you have the employment situation in the U.S. And, it's a big number for traders because, it's the main number. I'll say the main number, but it's a very important number that the Fed looks at in deciding interest rates. And, this month, the number, I don't want to say didn't disappoint because it came out kind of a lousy number. But the market did pop up early in the session, and it was kind of a roller coaster ride. Usually that day is. You get a lot of volatility on the market on that day. I don't even normally trade on that day, although I did trade the S&Ps this morning. Anyway, looking at Apple stock, 1 minute chart. We gapped up. Started trading lower. The Delta Scalper gave a sell signal here around the 107, what was that, 20-25 level. Traded down to about 10 where you got a buy signal. Continued on down to almost 00 before reversing back up and coming down. So, this one worked. This one, not really. Would have stopped you out before it turned around. Got another sell signal here around 8:27 or so. Didn't work out at all. Got a buy signal here. Even though it's on this bar, really your entry is in this next bar, around the 107 something level. Did come in a bit before rallying quite nicely. You got a sell signal here, which, again, it's the signal bar is not the bar that you're trading on, it's the bar after it. So you're looking in this next bar. It did come off a little bit, rallied back up towards the entry. Again, another sell signal, rallies back down, sells off again, and that was it for Apple. So it was kind of a rough day. There was one probably decent winner if you didn't get stopped out. I said if you're using extremely tight stops. Usually, where my stop placement would be on the other side, just below, on a buy, below the entry, the signal bar rather. The entry bar is the next bar, but the signal bar is this. That's why you see lots of times it sort of comes back up around to the high or the low of the entry bar and makes its way back down. Again here, it did pop up a little bit through it, 1 or 2 ticks. Through here, obviously clearly fails. So it was a tough day for trading all around. That's why I don't normally trade on non-farm payroll days, because I know there's a lot of how do you want to call it? I don't want to say scrambling positions, position adjustments, risk on, risk off, depending on people's view of the market and how it's going to affect interest rates. Honestly, people were talking about a possible September rate hike. Now it's pretty much off the table after this number. So, there's a big change in market perception. Okay, CME stock. I don't think there was any signals on CME. Oh, there was here, this buy, but it didn't work out. This was, what time is this? Around 11:05. It's a buy signal, and we just kept going lower. I'm not saying that you'd bought here and get out up here. Of course not. You'd be stopped out down there. Sorry, there's another sell signal here, right into the low. And again, 2 trades that both stopped you out. Okay. I got to put it in there. I don't want people to think that this is the holy grail to trading. There are days that you're gonna have losses. That's why I don't particularly like to trade on this day, because I just know that You got a lot of extra volatility. It's not a normal trading day. It's a day that everyone circles on their calendar, waits for, and watches. Okay, lastly, Goldman Sachs stock. Maybe this was the stock with no signals. If I remember, I thought it was CME, but maybe it was Goldman Sachs. Yeah, nothing on Goldman Sachs. So, again, you don't have to trade every day. And, I know based on my results, for me, generally, S&P's non-farm payroll day is just, is a day that I'm just better off skipping and trading. I say that, I did take a trade today, but, just, real quick, me, I'm an Orderflow guy. I trade futures. This is my Orderflows chart here of S&Ps, just to give you an idea of what the day looked like. It was up, down, back up again. I took a trade after, going into the numbers, very tight range. We had basically about a 5-point range all night. Everyone was waiting for the number. We started, number came out, we rallied. I said I don't really like to trade this day, but sometimes things really look good. And I saw this breaking out of the high, all buying, very aggressive buying. And I took the trade right ahead of the cash, and I got out right ahead of the cash as well. So it was a very quick trade for a point on 5 lots. But, you could see, I didn't take any other trades that day, but it was just really, sort of all over the place. We rallied, we hit a high at 9 o'clock, and then, the next hour you sell off. We didn't sell off down to the lows, but, we came down, from, what was that, 83.75, it was a 10-point sell-off, 11-point sell-off, down to 72.5, bounced up a little bit, came back down, and, we ended up settling it at 79.25. So it was actually around that area where we were, just around the cash open, 78 and 78 and change. So, it said, this is a day that I'm usually not interested in trading. I did take one trade, there as we broke out. I saw very aggressive buying. I was just looking for the quick hit, and I got it. And I'll just be happy and done with it. Okay, so thanks for watching this presentation. If you want to learn more about the trading software used in this presentation or my other indicators, I have Delta Scalper, Delta Surge, you can download for free, Price Rejector, and of course the Orderflows footprint chart, which you saw on the S&Ps. Visit my website, www.orderflows.com. So thanks everyone, and see you on the inside. Bye-bye.